protector, shorten it by 2 letters, without the IR at the end. The reincarnated Gil Scott living in the again.
And we're about 5 miles northwest of downtown Tampa at beautiful Raymond James Stadium near Florida's Gulf Coast. Coming up is a rematch of Super Bowl 55, as it'll be the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Certainly happy to have you along. Chase McLaughlin has it on the tee, and off we go here in Tampa. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Pacheco to begin the drive. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Now here's Mahomes. This one complete. It's Rashee Rice. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. Give him 15 yards on that one. Kansas City has a first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line. I'm running up this door, I almost broke my damn leg. Got her broke, they damn nerd. Them little mama betters with it. Diamonds on me fight, Nick and Reese, I can Tina.
Yellow, what's that?
Headed straight, it's Pacheco. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Dropped behind the line on a nice play by Deion Jones.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave him 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
To throw, it's Mahomes. That's caught. It's Xavier Worthy.
Mahomes pass complete to Xavier Worthy. It's a gain of 11, and it's 3rd down.
This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4 down territory, even if they don't get it, though. They'll try for the first with Pacheco. And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there.
A loss of a yard.
Mahomes throwing on 4th. And it is caught. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A gain of 26 and a conversion there as well on 4th down. 4th and 2, they got it. That was kind of that gray area. Is that a feel thing, whether you go run or pass there offensively?
I think it's a feel thing. It's a tendency thing about what you like to do yourself on offense, as well as knowing how strong they are against the run on defense. Got to make a decision, and they made the correct one.
Here's Mahomes to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards. Well, that's not just his first, not his second, already his 3rd completion here on the opening drive. And I think it's safe to say that getting him the ball in this game, one of their top priorities.
And a top priority for the defense has got to be finding ways to cover him. And I don't think you can have one basic coverage to get it done. You have to throw a number of coverages at him, make him think as he's running downfield, and hope you can create a little bit of havoc.
2nd and 3 from the 9.
I don't need to.
Pacheco gets it up the gut. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Now a timeout called for by the defense. And that's their 2nd charge timeout here in this 1st quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3.
Yellow.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. He'll check this one down to Pacheco. That'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. They'll run for it with Pacheco. And try to push his way forward, but I think he's going to be short. And he is short. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And this defense holds on the Knights' opening drive. Now a timeout called for by the offense. And my goodness, they're now out of timeouts here in this first quarter. They'll start on the ground with Irving. Well, this will be a gain of right around 3 from the 7 out to the 10-yard line.
I feel like I can see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Throwing, Mayfield. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
But he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. 4th down.
Point it right.
No score after 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter now in Tampa Bay. It's the Buccaneers in control of the football as they've got it with a 4th down coming up. They're indeed going. It's Mayfield. He's got his target. That's complete. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And he will step out of bounds. Inside the 30. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. Mayfield off the play fake. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. Going to give it to Irving. And he'll take this close to a first down at the Chiefs' 21. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. They'll try and run here with Irving. And he's going to have the Bucs first down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2.
Brad, what were they thinking on defense there? That looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
To throw, Mayfield. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Mayfield to throw it. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Chris Godwin, 27 yards. And the Buccaneers post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Chase McLaughlin on for the extra point. And that one gives the Bucs a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Buccaneers 7, Chiefs 0. Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't even want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
Well, prior to that, he had hit his first 6 passes to start the game, so on a nice little run to begin.
It feels like this offense has carried its dress rehearsal into the game. You know, because you do practice it, you do go through it, and in this case, it is clicking exactly like they drew it up.
And he will have the Chiefs first down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2.
And this is just a little touch pass. They send the receiver in motion, just kind of tap it forward to him. Now, it doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a first down. A nice, consistent game.
Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down.
What an intelligent play as he found open grass and uncovered quickly. A nice clutch play to move the chains. The defense, they got to do a much better job of accounting for these shorter routes.
They try to set up the screen. Nearly disaster. But it's incomplete. Not much chance of that working. Almost intercepted at 2nd down. Mahomes now to throw. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked up on Levante David. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
Intercepted.
An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
Following the interception, Mayfield. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
That's tremendous field position that they were given following the turnover, but they've still got work to do to get the field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
Here's 2nd and 10.
180! Stop!
Mayfield down. And this one too low.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
180!
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. Michael Dana drops him for a loss of 12, and it also brings up 4th down. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more.
180!
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. That's going to be caught. And this works to perfection. The double pass leads to a touchdown. McLaughlin for the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score Buccaneers 14, Chiefs 0. Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
Throwing now is Mahomes. In trouble, and he's taken down. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Gonna need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack from Mahomes and company. Back to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Intercepted. The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
180!
Now a throw here out wide. He might be looking to throw this again. That's going to be incomplete. Well, it looked like he had him for a second, but the razzle-dazzle will not work out. It's 2nd down. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit.
A 64-yard attempt.
And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. And this will remain a 2-touchdown game. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A 2-touchdown game, 14-0 the score as we get rolling again here in this second half. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line can play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
This now a 3rd and 4. In motion left, Godwin. Now Mayfield. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. So the completion good for just 3. And that'll bring up 4th down. They'll try and throw for it here. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Regular.
Play action now. Here's Mayfield. And the Chiefs are going to get him. Michael Dana able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening.
That's his 2nd sack of the game. The best defensive ends, they do their homework as much as offensive guys do. They know how to beat the offensive lineman across from them, what moves they need to do to set them up. This guy's been pretty good at it all game long.
So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. Here's Mayfield. Now he'll tuck this and run. And that was a dangerous throw there back across the field, but it's incomplete. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Mayfield looks to throw. The pass is caught by Cade Otton. And he'll get this up near midfield, but that's still a few yards shy of the 1st down. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Alert!
They're going to try and throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
That would give Irving running right. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop it behind the line. So maybe just a momentary setback on what's been a great drive so far, but 2nd and 13 here.
Pistol. Stop.
Mayfield. And this is taken in at the 5. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. A gain of 37. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Alert. Stop.
On 1st and 10, here's Irvin. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
This is where coaches have to have spent a lot of time going over situations with their players, because him getting tackled there is not the worst thing in the world. You're going to run more plays, right? Clock's going to go.
Bucky Irvin for a 30-yard tag. And the Buccaneers have put this one to bed here in the 4th quarter. I've heard you use the term put-away drive, and that right there seemed like the definition of a put-away drive.
Yeah, it certainly just pops right up out of the book, doesn't it? Because up 2 scores already, just wanted to possess the football, keep converting and picking up first downs, and if the drive ends in 3 points, that's terrific. If it ends in a touchdown, fantastic.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And it's now 21-0.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. I hate to say it, but at this point, I don't really know that they're playing to win with this deficit in the 4th quarter. They're just trying to erase that 0 on the scoreboard, Charles, and get some type of momentum to carry into the film session tomorrow.
Maybe get any type of points on the board. It'll count as a moral victory, although no one will talk about that in the post-game press conference. That's not something you mention in the NFL. And this loss, it already stings and will for a while. But everyone on that offense knows it'll sting a lot worse if they don't put some points up on the board.
And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. Another carry, same story. 4th quarter, and he is in red numbers right now with a running game.
Hard to believe, because you figure at some point you break off a run. But in this case, what we're seeing is just pure domination by the defense. I think it started with the scouting report. They got into what they were doing offensively, into their mindset.
And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. And he will bring it back to the 4-yard line. It's such a costly interception, nearly a pick-6, but now they're so close they are knocking on the door for a touchdown.
And I never want to get on any team for being aggressive, because that's part of what their makeup is, and oftentimes it's successful. But in this case, you've got to be selective about it and make sure you take care of the football. That interception almost cost them 6 points. Now their defense has to run onto the field, probably giving the quarterback a few side eyes along the way. They've got to see if they can stop a score.
And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. The line of scrimmage, once again, the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal.
Good. 180. That's it.
They'll stay on the ground with Irvin. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Back to throw here. He'll try and do this himself. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Well, 4th quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
Mayfield will throw for it on 4th. Rifles one, and it's going to be intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside the quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively. Not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
On the handoff, it's Pacheco. And he's able to get across midfield and down into Buccaneer territory. Third down and 6.
A gain of 4. And it's third down.
Handoff now for Pacheco. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. He has just been completely taken out of this game. We're in the 4th quarter. He's single digits in the rushing department.
And I know we look at him because the numbers do go to his production. But how about the guys blocking for him? They don't just have his number as a ball carrier. They got the number.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Bucs are going to take over with excellent field position to boot.
Good. 180. What's that?
So instead of running, Mayfield's going to throw it here. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, it was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Second and 10.
Stop.
Now back to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns. And it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
So fire the cannons. It's a victory here for Tampa Bay. And this was truly a total team effort, Charles, on both sides of the ball.
No, they absolutely pitched a shutout, so it can't get much better than that, right? The defense led the way, but the offense did their part as well. They moved the ball up and down the field. So you've got to like what you saw. What do they call that? A total team effort? I think when it's time to hand out game balls, guys from both sides will end up getting one.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. The Bucs are winners here as we say so long from Tampa.
up, Phony? What's happening? What's up, Sean Paul? What's happening? Hey, now, ladies and gentlemen, it's about that time now. About that time. Turn this thing on out. Now, let me see everybody do this. Hey, let's go. Happy Bengals. But do you still?
We welcome you to the Heartland, 7 miles from downtown Kansas City. GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium for more than a half-century. The home of the Kansas City Chiefs. Coming up, 2 teams ready to square off. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the Kansas City Chiefs. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, alongside Greg Olsen, the kicker, Brandon Aubrey. Set for the start. Off we go from Arrowhead. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Yellow. Right.
They'll run with the former 7th-round draft pick, Isaiah Pacheco. And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. Kenneth Murray, the linebacker, there on the stop. From the 20, here's 2nd and 9.
Yellow.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. This caught right side by Worthy. And mark him down up beyond the 30. Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10. Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down.
Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Once again, it's Pacheco. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Donovan Wilson will bring him down. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7. A run up the middle with Pacheco. Not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
A 1-yard gain brings up 3rd and 6.
Here comes 3rd and 6. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He's got his tight end. It's Kelsey. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
A give here to Pacheco. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd down and a yard. He'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. And I don't think he got that wrapped up at the line of scrimmage, and now you're looking at 3rd down.
No gain on the play.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
On 3rd and 1, here's Mahomes. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable, incomplete on that 3rd down try. And that brings up 4th and short.
And he's in. Rashee Rice. Touchdown Chiefs.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback, they get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
Butker's extra point is good, and the Chiefs will take a 7-0 lead.
Harrison Butker, the kickoff for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. KaVontae Turpin on the return. He'll come across the 20 and take him down at the 21-yard line.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Yeah! We're going to 54. Wide, 8. There we go. Kill. 26.
Right to the air is Prescott. Forced out wide. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb. And it'll lead to a second down.
Hey, 47. Yeah, here we go. I check the point. We're going to 53. 47. 26.
A shotgun snap for Prescott. He'll get this complete. It's George Pickens. Now he's free at the 35. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 79 yards. Touchdown, Dallas. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. It's up and good. The Cowboys come right back to tie it at 7. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Harris Evans on the scoreboard. We'll be back in Kansas City after this.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This is taken in at the goal line. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Hey, Yellow, go. Yellow. Sparks high.
The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And that's going to be a Chiefs first down as he's able to get it up to the 37-yard line.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Let's go, Louie!
Mahomes from out of the pistol. He'll throw. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
It's now 3rd and
Travis Kelce, the intended target. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Yellow. I'm 50, yellow.
Mahomes back, exiting the pocket right. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
And a pretty good result there. That's out of bounds right at the 10-yard line.
at their own 10-yard line.
Hey, kill! Yeah, there we go! Hey, here we go, 47. 46.
Dak gonna throw it here on first down. He'll get that. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And did the Chiefs get it? They did.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and Sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
Here's a 2nd and 12.
Yellow.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. He's got it at about the 8. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's 1st and goal. Here's Pacheco. Some room to run as he takes it down to the 2-yard line. 2nd and goal. Pacheco is into the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas City. And Butker on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Chiefs will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Chiefs 14, Cowboys 7. Harrison Butker.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. On the return, here's Turpin. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Hey, Skip! Yeah! Here we go! All right, then we're going to 53.
1st down, Prescott. And this ball's going to be incomplete.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
Prescott on 1st down. He'll get this complete. It's Lamb again. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that 1st down.
And the Cowboy 1st down.
Yeah! All right, here go 47. Here go 46. Here go, going to 54, going to 54.
He'll throw again. Dak. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
Hey, 47.
2nd and 10.
Yeah! Here we go. Here we're going to 50. Hey, kill.
Prescott again. That's complete. Left side to Pickens. Down the sideline. And he will go all the way. George Pickens. Touchdown, Dallas. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Now, Aubrey for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Cowboys will tie things up. We are all even at 14. Still a little time. Final minute of this 1st half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Here comes Worthy to return. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
First down throw, Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. A handoff to Pacheco. And that's going to be a Chiefs first down as the tackle is made just shy of the 30.
And the Kansas City Chiefs first down.
Now, Mahomes. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make play so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to have it at their own 32-yard line.
Intercepted. The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Wait! I go, little lady!
On 1st down, it's Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down.
So often we see on these deep passes, the defender lose track of the ball in the air. They then tend to panic, and it either leads to a big pass completion or a defensive PI. In this case, he stays in phase. He's able to break the ball up and prevent a big play from happening.
Out to his right. Off he goes. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. And the offense will take one here. Timeout with 6 left on the 2nd quarter clock.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their 2nd. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. Harrison Butker on now for the field goal. This officially a 58-yard attempt. This one not going to get there. From distance, it is no good. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports.
Harrison Butker to kick off 14-0.
Both teams look good on the offensive side in the first half. Will it carry over? We're about to find out. Second half is underway. On the return, here's Turpin. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Kill! Yeah, here we go!
They'll run it for the first time with Devontae Williams. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 8. Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. And he'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Prescott to his main man Lamb. CD gets the Cowboys a first down.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big games like this.
On the move, past the 40, and they will finally run him down. A big connection from Dak to CD, 33 yards. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
First down, Dallas.
Here's to give up the middle with Williams.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these zero or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
On the ground, this is Williams.
Williams, the ball carrier. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up
second down. They need 7.
At the 11-yard line.
And now the Cowboys are going to take a timeout, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
Yeah, there we go. I think. Here we go, 46, 47. 26.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. That is caught, and he's got another one. George Pickens. Touchdown, Dallas. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His 3rd touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man, they're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Here comes Worthy to return. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line. Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And out of bounds up close to the 30-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Patrick to throw. He'll drop this underneath into Pacheco. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. A couple of first downs to start this drive. They're first and 10, up at the 42. Flush to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing, and completing. They'll come up here, first and 10.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
They're going to run out of the gun with Pacheco.
Number 10, 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the 45-yard line.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second and 8.
Yellow.
They'll run it straight ahead with Pacheco. And he's going to have a first down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this third quarter. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's Pacheco. He gets the fourth quarter going. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
On the ground, here's Pacheco. Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the first down.
What a great run down here inside the red zone, Mike. It's so important that you still can run the ball. Great job here by the back. I thought for a minute he was going to score, He gets it all the way down inside the 1, and I wouldn't be surprised if they let him finish this drive off.
They'll try to sneak it here, and he will drive his way into the end zone. Patrick Mahomes. Touchdown, Kansas City. That's his second touchdown of the afternoon. So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the fourth quarter.
Harrison Butker to kick off.
All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? On the return, here's Turpin. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Hey, kill! Yeah! Hey, 47! 26!
They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. Not much happening there. Just a short game.
He's brought down at the
From the 31. Here is second and 9.
Here we go, 47! 26!
To throw is Prescott. That's out wide to Williams. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. A gain of 16 yards. That's good for a Dallas first down.
You want to be a star in the NFL, Mike? These are the high-pressure moments that you can't shy away from. The greats, they embrace it. Tie ball game, fourth quarter. The game is on the line. Everyone in the stadium knows where that ball is going, and I can't blame them.
Plenty of time, plus 2 timeouts at their disposal. It's first and 10. Here's Williams. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down. They'll drop to throw. That's made by Pickens. He'll be taken down at the 10-yard line. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 41 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
On the ground, Williams. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts as they get it with just under a minute to go in this football game. And he's taken down. That will get them a bit closer. Every yard going to help the field goal kicker right now. The crowd at Arrowhead roaring. Here's third down. Williams. And he's going to be stopped. He gets 2 down to the 2-yard line. But now it's fourth down. The Chiefs will use their third and final timeout here. They'll stop it. Just over 40 seconds to go in this one. So, pressure kick coming now for Brandon Aubrey. This a potential game winner. This kick is good. And they take the lead in the final minute of this game.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the fourth quarter.
He'll take it in at the goal line. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
They'll come up for first and 10. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. It's second down. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Flush to his right. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line. And it's fourth down.
It's fourth down.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. I had to take a chance on fourth down, and it's intercepted.
By the Cowboys. Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
A first down throw for Prescott. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his fourth touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
And now a big two-point conversion attempt still to come. Here we go. One final play. That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision jarred it loose. The try for 2 is unsuccessful. Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. Brown now to return it. And he is going to be taken down, and that is going to do it. So it's a win here for the visiting Cowboys. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. In the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That is the difference in this one. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.
Don't get put in that blender. Hold on, who is you? Pat him down before he enter. Don't you hang with the ops talking about he don't remember. Trying to copy what I do. You is not a printer. Cooped up, too up, make. Get they suit tucks begging. I ain't even got $2 for you. Roll call when I'm coming with me. No, this ain't jump ball. You can't jump with me. Ballin' jump, man. Touch hands. We about to bump then. Better bang yours. Cause I bang mine. This ain't happen overnight. It take time. You seen a Super Bowl, the cheat code. Game time. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time. What I want for Christmas too. At the same time with me, it's game time. But with you, yeah, it's lame time. Hey, keep playing around, get your head. Don't wanna live right, well, alright, leave you dead wrong. Hey, well, okay. I catch the dog, he getting the beats like it's Dre, like the money in the bank. You better play where it's safe. Told him Bella fill his tank, run up to the next steak. I get down, I get dirty, catch him on the club. Thinking he gon' get a pass from the slimy summer. Hungry for it, see an issue and I rub my stomach. Enough paper to make a buck, I could get it published. What? You don't believe me? Think for brown skin, real can see them. Got get it, go retrieve it, just short small. When that's from Cali, with the cheetah print out white curve. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time.
north side of Los Angeles. Last stop in town before I hit the road. And it was hot. I said, man, point that fan at me. And I'll be good to go. Wasn't playing songs for long when came in candidly. But the prettiest young thing I ever saw. And she was hot. On nothing short of masterpiece. I said, oh, I need to know. Yeah, is that your man? Yeah, cause if it isn't, I'ma play my very best for you tonight. She said, I have a proposition. Every they want to take me home tonight. I said, what's that? And she said, you can make me dance. I'll stay forever. If you can make me dance, I'll stay forever. So sung how I wore when it came hard to breathe. Hit the focus to make sure I hit the notes. And there's palm and I won't blame you if you can't believe. But she began to glow. That's your man, hey, cause if it isn't, I'ma play my very best for you tonight. Then she say I'm a magician. And if you're ready, they want to take me home tonight. It's quite alright, yeah, she say, you can make me dance.
We are 20 minutes south of downtown Buffalo. It is Highmark Stadium here in Orchard Park, New York. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Green Bay Packers and the Buffalo Bills.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Settle in. We think we've got a good one. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. And off we go from Orchard Park. This will be returned from the 6. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. That is Musgrave, the man in motion. And he's going to be stopped at the line. No gain. Great way for the defense to open up here at home. From the 25, here's 2nd down and 9.
Let's go now.
At the 25-yard
Yellow,
line.
22. Ready.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. That's to Kraft, the tight end downfield. And he's going to take this one all the way. 75 yards. Touchdown, Green Bay. Well, fireworks right out of the gate here, Greg. It only takes 2 plays to put 6 on the board, and they do it with a big touchdown.
Mike, each week when we talk to teams, they emphasize how important it is to get off to a fast start. Well, this team, they took it to a new level. 2nd play of the game, big touchdown, they strike first.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. To return, here's Ray Davis. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do. I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think. You should get out of my way. Get your talking.
On the ground, this is James Cook. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. 8 gain of 14. Good for a quick first down. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Once again, it's Cook. Past midfield to the 45. And he will score. James Cook, touchdown, Bills. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. And back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Tyler Bass now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Bills come right back to tie it at 7.
That ties the game at 7.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. From the 6, here comes a return. Good job in coverage. They're going to get them down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
Down. In motion. Reed. They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
Second down throw for Love. And as he threw it, the pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
43. Slide through. Ready?
From the gun, on third down, it's Love. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line.
27-yard line.
On the ground, it's Cousins to start this drive, and he'll get about 5.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up
From the 33, here's second down and 5. They'll keep it on the ground with Cook, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you could see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 23 yards. That's good for a Bills first down.
Allen going to give it to Cook. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
Taken down at the 41. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Pair of sevens on the scoreboard. It's the NFL on EA Sports. And we're back after this. From the 41, here's 2nd and 7.
Go.
They'll run straight ahead with Cook. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
A 1-yard gain brings up 3rd and 6.
Here comes 3rd and 6.
What's that?
Out of the gun, here's Allen. He gets this complete to Shakir. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
18. And the Bills first down.
What's that?
On 1st and 10, it's Cook. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
You know, Mike, what separates the really elite defensive edge players from everybody else is not only their ability to rush the passer. That's what everybody focuses on. But, man, the defensive ends that are good in the run game, those are the guys that never leave the field.
Well, it's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
On 3rd down, they go with Cook.
James Cook, ball carrier. Devontae Wyatt on the tackle. A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
On 4th down, Tyler Bass now for the Bills field goal.
A 32-yard
This
attempt.
just a little more than a chip shot. 32-yard attempt. Pass's kick is good. And the Bills will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
This will be returned from the 6. Oh, he's got room past the 30. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
Down. Turn to middle. Red 38. Hut.
Love to throw on 1st and 10. Right side. Catch made by Dobbs. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. 2nd down, 8 yards to go.
Ready. Black 95. Hut.
From the gun, it's Love. That's to Reed. He's got it. Inside the 20. And he will go all the way. Jaden Reed. Touchdown, Packers. Now it's McManus for the point after. It's up and through. And the Packers are on top. It's 14-10. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. On the return, it's Ty Johnson. Past midfield. Look at him go! A tremendous return. He's already got him in field goal range.
And that right there is how you regain momentum. You just gave up the lead, but now here comes a huge boost by your special teams. Just an excellent return. Going to set them up with great starting position on this next drive.
Here's Cook. We'll take this down to the 23. Evan Williams is there for the stop. 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Packers' 23-yard line.
From the gun. Throw here for Allen. Now he'll run.
These are the plays that just drive the defensive coordinator crazy, Mike. You do everything right, but you don't account for the quarterback scrambling. He's able to get out of the pocket and gain enough for a first down.
And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10.
On the handoff. This is Cook. Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop it for no gain yet again. And now it's third down.
No gain on the play. Brings up third down and 9.
From the gun, Josh Allen. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And the Packers will take over at their own 15.
Ready.
Love to throw it on first down. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Trying to connect with Romeo Doubs that time. And it'll be second down.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
They're going to mark them down right at the 30-yard line. Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime. On first and 10, here's Love. That's a timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their second, and it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half.
Second and 7 at the 33-yard line.
On second down, Love. This one is caught by Reed. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41.
26 yards.
That one good for 26 yards.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
This one complete down the field to Golden. And he will score. Matthew Golden. Touchdown, Green Bay. Extra point by McManus, up and good. And the Packers are out to a 21-10 lead. So, still the matter of 6 seconds remaining in this half. And the kick's away. Johnson now to return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
27-yard line.
Hey, give me a D. Give me the E. Give me an A. Give me an M. And give me the ring.
They do try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Johnson now to return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Cook. And that one's going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss.
22-yard line.
Allen now on second down. That's taken in by Shakir. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up third.
On third down, it's Josh Allen. That's to the middle of the field and caught by Cooks. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up fourth down. He'll try it now with Cook. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it. And they stuff him on fourth down.
It's always a gamble anytime you go for fourth down on your side of the field. But they clearly thought they had a play that they liked. But the defense came up huge. And now their offense is going to have a chance to capitalize and take advantage of this short field.
Christian Watson, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up second down.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They'll run out of the gun with Jacobs. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
Down. Yellow, 43. Set.
Once again, it's Jacobs.
Josh Jacobs, the ball carrier. He's brought down at the 31. A gain of 3. It's 4th down.
Brandon McManus and the field goal unit come on. This will be a 48-yard attempt. McManus's kick is good. And the Packers are going to open up a 2-touchdown lead, 24-10.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Johnson now to return. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
Their own 18-yard line.
Here is a handoff to Cook. He'll push ahead to the 21. Nate Hobbs in from his corner spot to make the stop.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7. At the
They face 2nd down and 7. From the gun, it's Allen. He gets this to the tight end, Dalton Kincaid. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. Allen to his tight end, Kincaid, and the Bills have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Back to throw. That's taken in. It's James Cook. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and a yard.
At the 47-yard line.
On 2nd down. Cook. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard.
On 3rd and a couple. Here's Allen. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force 4th down.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
And he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down.
Let's go now.
In motion, Reed.
50, Green. Hut.
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd
Ready.
and 9.
Black, 95.
So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready.
It is 2nd and 9.
Ready, ready. 45, white. Flight blue.
It's the tight end Kraft in motion. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked off by Cole Bishop. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
Intercepted. The Bills take over 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
What's up?
Throwing now. Allen here on 1st down. That's to the left side where he's got Kincaid. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. Allen to his tight end, Kincaid, and the Bills have a first down.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
And this will not be a spike. He faked it. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Xavier McKinney. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. Here's Jacobs. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. From the 21, here's second and 9.
At the 21-yard line.
Love. Short throw there, pulled in by Musgrave. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
Come on, set. Slide. 32. Hut.
On third down, they go with Jacobs. To the 45. Josh Jacobs. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 76 yards. Touchdown, Green Bay.
Brendan McManus lining up for the extra point.
Extra point by McManus, up and good. And the Packers will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Davis now to return it. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
At their own 22-yard line.
Here's the first carry for the man from Kentucky, Ray Davis. His defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. He'll go again with Davis. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
Cooper on the stop. A gain of 1 brings up third and 12.
Third and long. Here's Allen to throw. He'll find Shakir open right side. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. It'll bring up fourth down. They'll try and throw for it with Allen. 13 yards and a big exhale as they convert on fourth down.
10 yards on the play.
First and 10, and it's Allen. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Trying to get it to Dalton Kincaid there. And that will lead to a second down. They'll run. It's Ty Johnson. And he'll take this up past the 40. Pick up a 5.
Taken down at the 41. It's a gain of 5.
Here now,
Brings up
third and 5. From the shotgun, it's Allen. He's looking deep for Shakir. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down. Allen gonna throw for it. That's taken in. And he's got the first down. Well done there as they pick up a 4th and 5.
First down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
From the gun, here is Allen. Oh, falling away. What a throw. He drops it in there. Now we'll get whistles, and they have signaled for a timeout. Curious there. Not sure of the logic, but one stoppage with 5 seconds to go. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. And they just took a timeout. 2 seconds to go. This one's decided. Not sure they needed to take the timeout, but take it with them. And they just took a timeout with 2 seconds to go. This one's decided. Not sure they needed to take the timeout, but take it with them. Tyler Bass on to try the field goal. That is not going to do it. Tries to bite off a rock with that one. It's no good. So it's a win here